DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation! It's another FA Friday coming right up at you. Yo! Certainly, as you guys are coming on in here, certainly smash that little like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Yo! What's going on? You got your favorite people here. We got Chris, we got Gandhi, we got myself, Nemesis!
And Bitcoin's going to the moon!
Maybe. We were just talking about this like 2 seconds ago. Jim Cramer tweeted, he spoke positive about it. Every time he speaks positive about any crypto project or Bitcoin, it fucking signals a crash coming. Bitcoin was trying to hit $100,000. This prick said something positive. Take it back. all we need to do now is we wait for our Peter Shift indicator to let us know, to signal that it is the absolute top and it is time to sell. Huh?
And then he starts the bear market.
Right.
Shortest bull run ever.
Well, I mean, we did just do a parabolic rise, you know. I mean, 80% pullbacks after a parabolic rise is normal.
Yeah, that's true. That
Terrible.
True.
Every bull cycle comes with a crypto winter.
Which means you will never see a 60K Bitcoin ever again.
Man, 58K gang with their laser eyes, put them back on.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw somebody there. Oh, who was it? If you're on Twitter, fucking yellow ICO offender. Fucking he puts out a little meme of the 58K gang, and he's like crying and like rubbing a picture of it.
Oh.
And then it's like, and then somebody else like posted after that, the 158 gang reminiscing about the 58K gang.
Oh, so sad.
Hey, but don't worry. Michael Saylor was going to try to buy us to $100,000. Why? Because MicroStrategy is now all in on Bitcoin. 100% assets on books are Bitcoin.
What are they gonna do?
He fucking made the biggest bet fucking ever, dude.
What's gonna happen?
It's gonna go up.
Every year it does.
Yeah, but I mean, would World War III change that?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I know, right? I mean, we're talking about something that the world has never seen. And right now we have monopoly money, so wars are free.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Are you fucking kidding me? The government goes, we're going to war. The government sits there and
They cost lives.
again, to the government, it's free. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They don't give a shit about us, dude. They're fucking bought and paid for by fucking by corporations. We're expendable toy soldiers. They made a movie on that, don't you remember?
Was it called Toy Soldiers?
Maybe,
Christmas Story? I don't know.
Like, they don't care about you, dude. Come on, dude.
Of course they do. They got their numbers. Them social security numbers.
Yeah, but back in the day, that actually meant something. Now that they realize that the money printers can just be turned on like a faucet, fucking now it doesn't matter what they spend on. Doesn't matter how big the
They don't
government
even need
gets.
money printers now. They just, add a couple zeros to a bank account.
Right. And all their friends get paid. Fucking we have government officials fucking doing insider trading deals according to things that they're gonna fucking do.
Well, I thought it's easy to have a net worth of 50 million when you only make 200K a year.
125K, AOC 125K. She's worth $29 million on $129,000 a year. Explain that to me like I'm a fucking 5-year-old,
Yeah, because
please.
that makes sense. That makes absolute sense for the average
Dumb it down for me.
person that makes that much money.
Now, granted, I get it. Interviews you're gonna make money on. Special appearances you're gonna make money on.
No,
If you write a book,
Right, you write a book, you're gonna make money on. I mean, I fucking get that there's like endorsements and everything that you're gonna get kickbacks. I get it. It comes with the job. But not $29 million worth of fucking kickbacks.
Yeah. No. What about like a couple 100 billion, I mean, screw it. If
What
you're just
up,
printing-
crypto paper route? What up, old trick?
uh,
They bought the dip.
Yeah, you better. Buy all them dips.
Oh yeah,
All of
it's like I'm like my curiosity is can Biden start World War III in 2 months?
Yes.
And economically, what would that do to the world? I mean, you have Britain. They're sitting there and talking about the ideology of going to war directly with Russia. Russia has already directly threatened UK because of something that they did that said that they basically violated shit. So that if Russia wanted to, they could escalate it with UK. If they escalate it with UK, that's NATO.
Well,
That's-
my whole thing.
That's multiple countries at war. That's World War.
I know, but that doesn't unify the world for their one world government, bro. But you know what would? A fake alien invasion.
you mean the one that they've been planning since the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point people aren't gonna like give two shit. You're gonna have like a small fringe people care about the fucking oh my god aliens. The rest of us is going, yeah. The only aliens we're worried about are the ones that are jumping over the border.
And the ones crawling out of the ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like it's like and then hearing like how FEMA's had the money that siphoned off to illegal immigration, and then it's just starting to come out. Chris, this one you'd like to really know about this one. This one affects you and your fellow combat buddies.
Okay.
They've been funneling fucking VA funds to fucking immigrants too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And directly denying new applicants that have overt signs of fucking PTSD, dude. I mean, like, totally written all over the walls. And
Well,
they're being
care about the
denied
American
because
civilians. Why would they care about the American?
and they were getting denied
it's
on the
one and the same,
basis that they were homeless.
Both get treated.
They
terribly.
got an
If they
arrest
can take Social
record.
Security. Why shouldn't they take the VA? It's free money. We
Yep.
can take that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Social Security.
And they're denying the very
Right.
people that absolutely need the help through the VA, the ones that have
Or-
the substance abuse problems, that have the domestic violence issues, have the criminal records, all on one person. It's like that's the person
let's
you
not forget,
need to help.
Sometimes the government's actually contractually obligated to actually pay VA disability benefits as well as retirement benefits.
Yeah.
And if it's on contract, they're obligated to pay. So when they are denying that, they're saying we don't
Breach
fucking
your
care about
contract.
contracts. We can breach whatever contract we want, but God forbid you breach a contract to say, you know what? I know I signed for 3 more years, but fuck it, I'm walking.
It's rules for thee and not for me.
Well, it's it's a kind of a bullshit policy that they're hitting it up on. But if you get, and a lot of people, Chris knows this, but a lot of people that are non-military or don't have any touch of military in the family to actually know this. But getting arrested as a civilian, depending on what the charge is worse through the military eyes.
Oh yeah.
Something that's a misdemeanor through civilians is a felony through the military.
You get double charged because you go to rail court and then you go to military court.
See, when it comes to the military's federal, okay, and the federal laws don't care about state laws. So smoking weed in California is legal, but if you're military,
right,
that's still a felony.
Yeah,
that's
real
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Your ass is grass.
Oh yeah.
Literally, they smoke you.
Oh yeah, it's like my dad has told me about a couple of guys that got popped after coming off of military leave and then coming back in, and they popped dirty. One for methamphetamines, the other one for cocaine.
Doggy.
Hey, you are destroying government property.
Yeah.
You signed on the dotted line that you are government property.
Yeah.
If you get a sunburn, you can get a court martial.
Right. But I knew it was like I knew you wouldn't be very happy about hearing that they were giving VA funds directly out to people who don't even belong in this country.
It's the same thing with Social Security. You know, it's the same.
Well, the Social Security, they figured out how to siphon that into government programs. They can't technically really spend it because it's done through taxes. And a lot of people don't realize that government budget is actually not encompassing fucking taxes.
What are you talking about?
It's kind of because think about it. The government is so big right now. There is no fucking no way humanly possible. Even if all the taxes went directly to the government, no, that still wouldn't pay for fucking 5 months worth of them fucking operating.
You just gotta shrink them, man. Shrink them down. Be like.
Oh yeah, that's why we need the Department of Doge. We need that. We need that Doge department. Papa Elon needs to come in and clean some shit out. I mean, look at Twitter. He reduced staffing in Twitter by more than 50%. It runs just fine.
Of course.
Seriously.
Of course.
Cat tail in the face. No, thank you.
Tail face? No tail face for you today?
No tail in the face.
Come on, man.
Come on now. Yeah, it's like I'm really kind of curious to see how this is going to be going. It was kind of funny how the government had a big old liberal meltdown after hearing Matt Gaetz was the AG pick, #1 pick, but they knew it was going to be a big ask.
Right.
Well, they knew that. Most of Congress already, or most of the House already hates him.
Yeah, well, are you in there to make friends, or are you in there to make waves?
Oh yeah, he's there to represent the people. Now he could go back to he did win the nomination to be back into the House. He could be put up for the Senate. But
Yeah.
I think there's other things that's gonna be out there for Matt Gaetz here.
Yeah.
He's already talked about going after all the insider trading in the government. Which that would be kind of interesting. Don't know how far that's gonna go. But you have places like Colorado that's talking about by any means necessary, they're going to protect all the illegals' rights to live here in the United States and be assimilated and vote for Democrats only.
Freaking crooked Illinois guy. That's terrible. Man.
I know that Brandon Johnson from the mayor of Chicago, he's already sat there, stated that he's going to protect all the illegal immigrants because it's a black and brown problem.
Yeah, right.
It's funny how it's something to do with the black community. I'm like, no, the black community on the south side of Chicago are pissed. I'm really curious to see if Chicago flips red in the next election cycle for Chicago. Hashtag bring back Lori Lightfoot. No. Hell fucking no. Oh my God. That racist bitch, dude. Oh my fucking God. Right at the end, she's like, I'm not going to do any interviews with anybody white. I was like, it's fucking racist out loud much? It's like, holy fuck.
I know, right? Some people got no filters.
Oh God.
No filters.
She was one of those DEI hires, definitely. She checked boxes for the Democrats. She was black.
Yeah.
She was black, and she was lesbian. Oh, did I mention she was black?
Yeah.
Not very smart. Didn't know how to run government. Nothing. She ran on a thing of oh yeah, we're gonna replace all the lead water pipes in Chicago. Man, she fucking did like maybe 2 blocks worth of replacing lines. And anybody that wanted to have their line, the line from their line to the house redone, well, that was on you. And that was like fucking $6,000 per home.
Each one, yeah.
I was like, oh my fucking God.
To get the lines flushed from like the sewer to your house, like that shit's expensive as fuck, man.
Yeah. We're talking Chicago. I mean, it's like that. I'm embarrassed to sit there and say that I'm from Chi-Town, because it went from being Chi-Town, the fucking greatest place on the planet, to fucking Chirac, man, where you fucking duck and cover. Just had a fucking car backfiring. Car backfired, fucking 8 people are on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
going back a minute in our conversation. I started writing things down. I'm like, how many times can a person be taxed? It's like if you're an employer, you're taxed, and you pay taxes out of your employees' income. And then if you're an employee and you make an income, you're getting taxed out of what you actually make. And then when you buy something, you're paying sales tax. When you have a car, your registration is biannually, that's a tax. All right. If you travel, your gas or electric, refills, whatnot, you're taxed on that. If you have a house, you're taxed on that annually. If you own land, you're taxed on that annually. If you have a business, you also got to do the franchise tax. When you pay your bills, you pay taxes on paying your bills. That's just like, does it stop?
No, I explain it to people like this. No. This is how I try to explain it to people, and like some people get it, some don't. If we can all agree, I think every man, woman, and child can all agree, slavery. That is the 100% taxation of your time.
Oh yeah. You get taxed when you die too.
You are
Don't forget that one.
100%
Yeah, you do.
taxed as a slave. You make nothing.
Taxed when you're born and taxed when you die.
Right.
You better keep,
so
the receipts
if
for Grandpa's boat.
if anybody would like to explain to me, like I'm 5, at what percentage is it not slavery still?
Well, let's just say we had a Revolutionary War for 2%.
Right. A
And we're
fucking
currently paying close to 50%.
So we set the bar pretty effing high back then. So
right.
I don't know-
We have an income tax. By the time you're done, state tax, federal, fucking Social Security, Medicare bullshit. You're fucking 17.5% taxation on every dollar you fucking earn, and that's you sitting there making under 60 grand a year.
And then don't forget whenever you spend money, you're taxed on what you spend too.
Right. You're taxed when you save it. You're taxed when you spend it. You're taxed when you earn it. Like he's saying, fucking.
You're taxed when you invest it, and you.
No. Yeah. You're taxed. You're taxed because it's a sales tax, and then you're taxed a fucking earned income credit when you fucking pull your fucking shit out, and then you made a profit.
Oh, and if you own your cars in my state, you have to pay personal property.
Oh yeah.
And that shit is a fucking stupid shit show too.
I see. I don't know what your car tax is. See, they make us get this stupid fucking sticker here in Crooked.
Oh, we used to have that too.
And that
just got rid
fucking
of it.
sticker is like $150 a year.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that's you have to buy it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get a ticket for not having it.
Yep.
Oh, the tax in
and
itself.
it gets better. Here in Crooked, your vehicle not even touching the fucking ground off your property. If it doesn't have that stupid fucking sticker in there, you get a ticket too.
Even on your own property.
On your own fucking property. The only way you get around that is it's got to be on a trailer or it's got to be in a garage. You have it just fucking sitting there and they can see the license plate, the back license plate from the street, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's why you take the license plate off.
Yeah, can't you just
Oh,
have
you
a-
can't. You see, you can't do that either. Because you got to have you have to have a front license plate on there.
Like, I just bought this car, and it's a repair
It
deal.
didn't come
I
with-
bought it for $500. I'm putting a brand new engine, new transmission, so I haven't done my taxes on it yet because it's not operational.
Yeah. It's
But they
still
tell
like-
you that you need to have the license plate and a valid sticker to be able to be on the public roadways. But then
But
they
it's
don't
on
tell
my
you that
private
in order to have it on your own private property, that you have to have all that same stuff too. So it's like, yeah, big old fuck you that you have
Yeah.
something, they're going to tax you.
car insurance.
Yeah.
Car insurance is a tax.
Oh, yeah. A mandatory tax. No.
Yeah.
That's a mandatory collusion with a corporation.
Oh yeah.
That's not even a tax. It's a mandatory collusion.
Yeah, but then you get what else you got? You got
That
decals.
was the
There
government.
you go, Altrac. He says
State
here,
inspection
cars are
for your
taxed
car.
at current value every time it's
Emissions
sold. Every buyer
test for your
pays
car.
tax on the same fucking car.
Yep.
Yeah. There's like
I bet.
seven-
Yeah, I've heard of places like that too. It's fucking
They make you-
ridiculous.
They screw you over, man. You got to get emissions on your car.
Oh, yeah.
See, D. White has the right idea. He's like, I drove an 89. The taxes aren't too bad, and it doesn't have to be inspected.
Yep.
You-
That's why I've got a
Don't forget
90.
the inspection tax. Don't
That's-
forget the inspection tax.
That's why
Yeah.
I've got a 95. I just can't go into California with it. I don't have a catalytic converter on mine.
Oh, you can come in. You just can't live here with it.
No. You see,
They'll tow it off
so
the street.
so fun fact, right?
Oh,
I learned
something.
I learned about this because I was gonna draw because like there's some really cool fucking car shows that go off in California. Some really nice, prestigious fucking car shows. And I was gonna like when I first got my Chevelle, I was gonna fucking enter it in to some of these because I'm like
It's a fucking
80%.
show car.
Right, it's 80% fucking original car. It's like, yeah. So there's no more air pump on there, and there's no catalytic converter. 74, this had a California emission system on there. I don't have the original carburetor on there anymore. Boo. The air pump's gone. The catalytic converter's gone. The charcoal canister is still there and partially hooked up. But I can drive to California, but once I go into California, I've got to have it flatbedded everywhere I go because it cannot pass emissions. In California, it is not allowed to drive, even if it's from out of state. I was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. He's like one of the guys I was talking with. He's like,
that's interfering with your right to travel.
So I was sitting there talking with a buddy of mine that lives in California that does the car shows. He's like, all of us hot rodders, we have this problem. Out of state guys get fucked. The state troopers will pull you over and look underneath your car. They're looking for the catalytic converter. If it's been removed, they give you a ticket instantly and tow your car to the fucking impound. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, yeah, fucking California, it's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you just cut it and then you like hollow it out and then you just put it back in.
So that's what I did with one of my cars, but yeah, I'm not gonna go through all that trouble on my Chevelle. No.
I know, right? That's so gay. I'm surprised that shit like that flies in Crookanoy.
It's getting worse. California's getting worse.
Is it? Can you feel it? Is it the air, the water, the bills?
All of the above.
All of the above.
There is one good thing. So today, I actually got a promotion.
You did already?
Yes. I've been there 1 month.
Would you tongue punch somebody's fart box or something?
No. I went from
he did the coin purse.
The community.
Oh, yeah.
I got moved from the community office where, multiple people come in and do a whole bunch of stuff and there's like noise all the fucking time, Sometimes I'll be in like a Zoom meeting and I can't have my microphone on because there's people having a conversation in the back and it would disturb the meeting. I got my own office today.
Yeah.
And it's on the second floor too. Ooh.
Oh, moving on up.
Yeah.
Can you see outside?
I can. There is a window.
Oh my god.
So you can
He's
actually
owned by the man, guys.
see. Yeah.
Chris has been he's a fallen soldier.
What? What are you talking about?
He's moving into that corporate life.
So you're saying that if I didn't have a window and I moved into a closet instead,
you'd be still a regular guy, still being kicked while he was down.
Well, you can meet with.
They were just like trying to make you productive, not make you happy.
Fill out your TPS report.
I've been having fun at the new job. Yesterday, though, was an absolute shit show. We're getting rid of one of the agencies that we had worked with that helped build our websites. And, simply because they were not performing up to standard. And also, when they built our websites, they built it on their hosting plan, not ours. So even though we own the domain, we don't own the website. We're like, no. So yesterday I was I was trying to document all of the text from all of our websites, and I was having ChatGPT help me organize things. That way it's easy to, just plug and play into the new site, the information that's already there. So I'm not typing 15 pages per website.
Right.
Okay. And it did all right for the first 2 websites, but website 3, it just took a shit. And then it started summarizing what I was copy pasting. And I'm like, I didn't ask for a summary. We're just documenting here. They're like, oh, okay. So it would document half and it says, and then you can keep formatting it the way you want, the rest of the way. I'm like, what? You know what? Screw it. I just like copy paste, not caring what the hell it spit back. I'll just figure out that last website on my own. But
Terrible.
yeah, and then there's certain areas where like if you're do the copy paste thing, there's certain text that would not copy because it was like in an image or in some sort of dynamic thing that would turn when you hover the mouse over it. I had to physically type all of these things. So
Damn.
yeah.
First world problems.
but today I got to play with AI and do some video and voice editing and stuff like that, and yeah, got to have a bunch of fun today.
Oh, so what you're saying is that you're
Plus
at
the
work and
promotion.
you weren't working. Got it.
So,
Damn, didn't you know that's how promotions work, bro? You get promoted, you do less work. Right?
Maybe, not sure.
It's always the peons at the bottom who do all the hard work.
John Germain says California wants semis to be electric. Trains in California, they want them to be electric too. The Amazon trucks are almost all electric now. Like Amazon delivery vehicles, half of them are electric. And they look fucking retarded. They have these bug-looking headlights, like circles.
Yep.
And then they
It's
don't
all
have
LED.
taillights. They have a big giant friggin' ring that goes around the back end. It's like, yeah. Tell me you're electric without actually saying you're electric. Make sure it's a line of lights instead of an actual bulb.
Hey, the way I look at it is that's what they want to do. Fucking so be it.
It's the dumbest fucking move ever.
Corporations sometimes need to make bad decisions that may or may not tank the company.
Oh, they're making a ton of bad decisions. Car dealerships, they traditionally move an internal combustion engine within like 60 days. It takes about 80 to 90 days to move an electric vehicle off a dealership.
What's no?
Oh no, dude. You got to hear about this. So do you want to talk about electrics, dude? I got a one that fucking bombshell that fucking came out, dude. Absolute bombshell. You want to know how good the fucking EV market is? The Chinese have it so fucking cornered right now. No American company could ever compete with them. They are that far ahead with that technology in China. That the CEO of Ford fucking imported in a electric vehicle to drive out here, and he was sitting there going, I do not want to give this vehicle up. That should tell you all you need to know.
Okay.
Ford's supposed to be making EVs. Their EVs are junk. Absolute junk.
Compared to their Chinese counterpart.
Yes. Like we wish we can make EVs like China does.
Gandhi, we're looking a lot like twins. I gotta fix this.
Right?
Nice.
But yeah, you like people need to realize like we're going into an era where the U.S. market cannot compete with China in any reasonable fashion. So unfortunately,
Brian, you need to get your animated avatar up. Jason says he wants a DCA adventure animated series, so we should,
Yeah, you know what? I still don't understand. I did a Zoom call with Bits Be Trippin' like a couple of years ago, and the avatar does not work on my computer anymore.
When's the last time you updated your Zoom?
Everything is updated. I can use the avatar off my phone. I don't fucking get it. As soon as I log into my computer, it takes that option right off of it. I'm like, why? I keep forgetting to get a hold of Zoom during their business hours to try to get this fucking figured out. I gotta like send them an email or something like that. Be like, yo, what the fuck? Why can't I use Avatar on my computer? Why am I able to use this on my phone? Explain this to me like I'm 5.
Yeah, stop hating me so much.
Right? I'm not allowed. I'm not cool enough for that.
Oh,
Oh God, yeah, John Jermaine. Did you see Jaguar's new commercial?
Oh, what they do?
They went full blown woke.
Uh-oh.
They
Now I gotta watch this fucking
did a full transgender commercial and unveiled a new font logoing for Jaguar. Didn't even show a fucking car. And when the consumer base started giving them a hard time, Jaguar responded to them going, we're not pandering to hate and bigotry. They just fucking Bud Lighted themselves.
Oh God, yeah, they did.
Oh, you watching it?
watching it.
I'm. It looks like it.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck
That
I'm looking at.
Cars YouTube channel, yeah.
Like, I don't know
That's
what
the
the
one.
hell I'm fucking looking at here. Like there's like this black guy. I'm like, I hope he got
There's
paid
not
really
even a car in the
good.
commercial.
No, I hope this black guy got paid good for them to fucking make his fucking hair look like a Pac-Man sideways.
Seriously.
It's like, what the fuck?
Jeez.
It's like, do these brands
If I
not
had
realize
a
that?
Jaguar, I would burn it.
Do people not, these companies not realize
It's like
that the
Bud Light.
world is very quickly fucking rejecting all of this fucking woke nonsense? Britain's is on the brink of a fucking civil war. Ireland's on the brink of a fucking civil war. For all this fucking weird shit that the government's fucking doing,
Cue alien invasion.
right? You got parts of Europe that's fucking that is going against the whole narrative now. It's like I'm waiting. You got part of you have the majority vote in America that went against this.
So Gundy, since we're going to be talking about the alien invasion, in the near future, is it cool to talk about flat Earth theories and how extraterrestrials are just terrestrials from planet Earth, from extra territories that we don't have permission to go visit past the
even
Antarctic ring?
invasions, right? I read something.
No. Well, if you really have to think
5%
about
of
it,
the
isn't
ocean.
this on the? If we're thinking about flat Earth, aren't they just on the other side of the Earth? Then they're on the non-sunny side.
Yeah, you got to go.
No,
deep
you're
down.
forgetting, the dome, the firmament.
The ocean portals.
it's
Well,
a-
dome
it's basically-
would require for something to be round, so you can't have flat. You can't
No.
have flat
The
Earth with a
firmament,
dome.
Like, no, you're not listening. The firmament is considered like the glass dome. Like, think if this was the Earth and there was a glass dome right there.
Yeah, but
That's
then
why
you have to
Hillary
have
keeps
a
on saying
glass
they're almost
dome.
breaking that glass ceiling.
Then you have to have a glass dome on the other side, and then you got a sphere, and it's not flat no more.
Why were you putting
Maybe
it on
the
the other
Earth
side?
is round. But
What
the
you
Earth
think
is,
life's
don't know.
only happening on one side of the coin?
If that's the way it was designed.
How do you
Maybe.
know? Go to the other side.
Let's go. baby.
We should totally
Sign me the fuck up.
go
Let's
past the Antarctic Circle
Right,
and see what's out there
right, 100%.
before the Navy ships shoot us all down.
Right, 100%, 100%. Nobody's tried to find the North Pole.
Crypto Paper Out asks, so do you think Mike Tyson was paid to hold back and lose?
Oh my
or he
God,
just
dude!
owed
Oh
Mike
my
Tyson?
God, the
Okay,
controversy on
time
that.
out. Let me
course.
just show this out. Let me just spell this out for you. Okay, so did you see the pre-fight workouts that Tyson was doing?
Oh yeah,
He was a missile. Like, he's got Gatling guns. Okay, like he was moving faster than you saw him in the fight. Now, at the very first 2 rounds, he was moving pretty fast. But all the times that he was biting his glove, the motherfucker was holding back because during that one clinch, he's like, dude, I can't do this. So Titan was like, don't get him. There were so many times he could have.
I know Jake Paul. There was a point where Jake Paul's head.
He was like,
he like put that
don't do it.
he put that head out there like it was a rotisserie chicken. Just fucking just sat there and said, please just tag me. And you see fucking Tyson take the step and stop. There was another time where Tyson was up close and Jake Paul ducked his head down and you see Tyson, his instinct told him to fucking take the shot. Halfway in, he stopped and fucking covered. It was like, what the fuck was that?
Don't believe either one of us. Don't believe any of us. He won't
come through. He'll like just fairy tap him.
Out of all the people that comment on boxing, who would you believe? Why not Rocky? Okay, Sylvester Stallone said that Tyson deserved a fucking Oscar for that performance.
Oh, yeah.
Because there were so many times he saw Tyson would have knocked him the fuck out. But he was promised like the contract to last the full 8 rounds.
It was a sliding scale, I heard.
It's always a sliding scale.
The longer you last, the more you make. So don't knock me out.
That is like the majority of the contracts out there. And then they get bonuses if they go beyond 8 rounds.
Well, see, that was it. He was capped at 8 rounds.
Okay, yeah. So all the boxing, all the martial art contracts, they're all upon how long you can stay in the ring.
Sylvester said in an interview that he accidentally bumped into Mike Tyson one time, like just a couple years ago, and it felt like he got hit by a stray bulldozer.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, yeah, no, like Tyson was holding back, and he put on the performance of his lifetime.
Yep.
You know, and Sylvester called it. He's like, look, sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the family. You know, make the cheddar. You know. And
okay, I'm going to put it out there like this. Fucking Tyson owns cannabis farms. He fucking has a successful fucking business.
But you don't think a $20 to $40 million bonus wouldn't
He doesn't need that.
You never know.
He doesn't need that.
Either way, Iron Mike is still the best.
He was I like, if I had to take a guess, either in the 3rd round where he took a little knock to the head and you saw Tyson slow down. It was like the 3rd or 4th round, I think, that happened, and either that hit like got him and he wasn't thinking right afterwards, or coming all the way up to the fight, like last second, you know, somebody propositioned him right at the end to take a fall. You know, it's like, this is his last fucking fight. Who cares? You know, type of deal is how he's probably thinking. And he was handing off the reins to Jake Paul, but I still don't think that Jake Paul was, you know, a boxing, you know, titan, like fucking, yeah. No way.
You gotta hand it to his PR people, though, who actually got him in a ring with Mike Tyson on Netflix.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, say what you want about those guys, but they made their money for sure. They fleeced everybody, and they fleeced Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was a money grab. It was a fame grab. And you got to give it to Paul for being a hell of a marketer to get that kind of a freaking setup.
I mean, I probably, you know, wouldn't hang out with these guys. They're probably not our type of people, but, you know, as far as getting money, they did it pretty well.
Makes me wonder if they've got some dirt on fucking Tyson too.
Maybe bought some dirt on Tyson, you know.
Yep.
Maybe.
There's look, there's plenty of like just look up Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul analysis on YouTube. There's plenty of shit out there.
Oh yeah.
Right?
There's lots of people analyzing this fight a lot.
Like even Joe Rogan did a nice detailed one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
Because that's another person who you're getting a perspective of somebody who's been in their fucking ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how much do you really know about yourself until you're fighting off fists in your face?
Yeah, Joe Rogan and Floyd Mayweather break down the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Like you got two experts.
Yep. Sitting there
Breaking it down.
roasting your fucking performance.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you look so. People just kept saying, oh, you look so old. You're like hobbling around and shit, knee brace. And
Jason
you
shot
all
Tiger
that.
Osborne's going. Was
all
Jake
that.
Paul involved in some kind of crypto scam? I think it was his brother.
He did 16 unconsecutive minutes with a guy half his age. Like, he's in shape.
Oh yeah.
He deserves a medal of honor. You know, for fleecing them. He's like, best. You're right. You know, best performance ever.
Yep.
Deserves an Oscar, like Sylvester said.
And it was weird, you know, when you brought the glove biting thing, because I thought the same thing. I was like, look at that. You look in his eyes, like he's like, I want to punch this guy so fucking bad right now.
It's like he's biting the fucking glove to stop his
He's like,
instincts.
God damn, I want to punch this guy so bad.
No, he's biting it like a fucking bulldog, right? Fucking, it's stopping his hand from dropping back and hitting the guy like his instincts are telling him to do. Like
So,
everything in
there
his
you go,
soul
guys.
says, crush him! And he's like, I can't! Ah!
So there you go, guys. I know you guys are watching us. We appreciate it, but when you get the chance, there's the link that's already searched up and all the videos that analyze the actual fight and how it went down, and you know how many times Tyson could have knocked his head off.
Well, not so much just at least knocked him out, but at least delivered
Had
a good
numerous
little hit to the head that would start the domino of the fight ending.
Yeah, no, it would totally 100%.
You know, it's
see,
like
here's the
I would think that Jake Paul, at the level of boxing that he's at, he's gonna be able to take a bunch of knocks to the head. But it's at a certain point you're gonna get knocked, and it's gonna daze you. And how many times can Tyson drill you before you get dazed your
Mike
first
Tyson's
time?
no joke,
Well,
man.
see, here's the thing that I was
Very true.
saying. You know, my brother and I watched the fight at his place over the weekend, and you know, it was like this was like the perfect setup. You know, like Jake Paul, all he had to do was follow the Rocky formula because the Rocky did this. Sylvester Stallone actually scripted the whole fucking movie, and Jake Paul was like, "That's a great idea. I'm gonna copy that.
Right.
Who's the best fighter I can get right now? How about Tyson?"
Yeah.
He copied the book. He copied the script.
Right. And all he'd have to do is call up Mike and be like, Mike, let's go make some money. Be like, how much money are you talking about? I don't know, like 20 or 30 million a piece. I'm in. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
Patrick Murphy's like, Sly's relevant to the world of boxing for the first time in 30 years.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. It's facts. Absolute facts.
30 years. Maybe more. Maybe more. Oh, man.
So I don't think you can think of a more iconic boxer in Hollywood than, you know, Rocky. You know, I mean, as many boxing movies or, you know, there have been. Top of your head. Can you name any other than Rocky? Like, at the first second.
Butterbean.
Butterbean.
Yeah, you had a couple seconds to think about it.
No, whenever I think of boxing, that's who I think of. Butterbean, fucking he was a fucking like 80s fucking heavyweight boxer, dude. Fucking like top
I'm
number.
talking to Hollywood. Hollywood.
Well, like I was
Hollywood, the best portrayal of boxing in Hollywood. Who do you think of? Don't think about it.
I would still say
Instant.
Butterbean because they did do a portrayal of him too, and it was actually pretty decent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
John Rambo. That's right. Yeah. John Germain says, my Netflix service sucked.
A lot of
I
people's
saw-
did, and they're getting sued over it, I guess. But nothing will happen because, like, Netflix's server just couldn't handle the influx of that many people watching. They're like,
But
we haven't had this. Huh?
It's a test. You know, they were able to test their network. Kinda
Yeah,
like the
with
same
something
way that-
very important. Not a good look.
Doesn't matter. They tested it.
Well-
it's the same way that Bitcoin's tested their network.
Okay,
Ethereum
so-
tested its network.
So
and they learned
let's
from it.
let's just go down the rabbit hole of Netflix's testing stuff. You know, they're testing fucking how close to fucking pornography something is. They're testing how woke they can go.
That's
Now
true.
woke can you go? Super woke.
Hey, Crypto pop paper route. $1 Million Baby. That was a good fucking movie. Clint Eastwood. Oh man. I don't think I've ever not liked a Clint Eastwood movie. It's always been amazing.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Man, the one thing I hate about bringing wintertime here is I got to bring a lot of my garden from outside in, and it comes
Yeah.
with fucking fungus gnats.
Oh man.
I gotta like let everything like dry back really good so it kills them off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta starve them out. That's good for root growth though.
Yeah.
Keep those roots searching for moisture.
Yeah, but and it doesn't matter what it is that you're growing. It's like it's a good positive stressor for any plant that you got to help with any plant freaking extending its roots out into any kind of pot that you have indoors, whether you're growing parsley, rosemary, legalized tomatoes.
So I was just reading Son of a
Bill's lettuce.
Rabbit, Son of a Rabbit's technique comment, and he said, "Girls better in dancing than boxing," and that led my rabbit trail to start thinking about. Yeah, we don't need Supreme Court justices in the courts that can't tell what a woman is, and then my rabbit trail went to all of a sudden we have a bunch of people saying, Donald Trump being elected is the worst thing for women from a party that doesn't know what a woman is.
Yeah. and John Germain, I have parsley in a small little container right now. I'm trying to keep a little herb garden going at least inside the house. Videos will be coming on that with sprouts.
Sprouts.
What you got if you guys are into sprouts? Because that's like powerful nutrition.
What about
Packed-
microgreens?
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Microgreens, man.
Yeah.
And things
taste
things taste different.
They're so good, man. You ever have like a mixed microgreen salad?
Oh yeah, and it doesn't taste like what you would think it is either.
No.
Like God, what was it? Like zucchini sprouts, or it was like zucchini or cucumber, and
Most likely cucumber.
it tasted like a sweet melon. It was so
Yeah.
delicious. Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God.
Really weird. You start eating this plant matter, you're like, wow, this is really good.
Fucking superfoods, man. Mm.
Oh yeah.
And we'll be playing around with we one of the microgreens that we have is in a hydroponic system.
Ooh.
Oh, so I've got to get a pH meter before we run that one, and I have to get like a pH meter with pH up, pH
I
down.
want to do
and,
aquaponics.
look at recirculating deep water culture.
You got to use big college words and shit.
Right? It's RW. It's RWC. It's what I know it as, but it's recirculating deep water culture.
Jason the Tiger wants to know if Bitcoin hit that almighty 100K.
No, unfortunately, no. And Jim Cramer has talked about it positively, so it should start like kind of having an issue now.
Yeah, it's gonna fart and tickle.
Right, we're now
Back
sitting
down
at
to, like,
$98,597.
Yeah.
yeah.
The highest we got up to was
I saw it racing, and then I'm like, it's gonna go right to 100. It's not gonna hit 100, and I'm like, there's no way it's not hitting 100.
That was the all-time high. Was 99,605 according to CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, but you see the problem that I
Right
have
there.
with, and this is what I was talking about, CoinMarketCap. So I'll voice it publicly then. So CoinMarketCap will look at something like, let's say, Coinbase, because that's who they're going to look at. And they're going to look at the all-time high through Coinbase, right? I will fucking love to meet the one person that was able to buy it or sell it at the all-time high.
What do you mean before this?
No, for whenever Bitcoin, according to CoinMarketCap, whenever they read it as 99,605, right? Who was able to take advantage of that price? Because you go on the Coinbase and I fucking try to place an order in, and that order is going to be lower than what the value that they're showing is by a significant amount.
What? Yeah. You're off a couple sats it'll usually give it.
Right, you're a couple of $100 difference. Like if it said 99,605 when I went to go buy Bitcoin, what my buy price would be 99,200. So there's no way that I can peak up to where it was originally. That's my issue, is that where were they getting their aggregate from? Were they getting it from a printed list that like Coinbase does on a price that nobody can get? And now they're going, oh, this was the all-time high, because it's bad data, because it's fake.
Yeah, like all the cell phone farm bots and stuff.
Right. There's nobody, if nobody could take advantage of it, is at the price.
Yeah.
But because they listed it at that price, I want to know what exchange and did somebody actually be able to take advantage of it before the market came back down.
And if they did, they're lucky.
Right, because like everywhere I've ever seen it, you could be at the market peak. Even when I sold my significant portion of Doge at the peak. Whenever I put it in, it was I should have been like 90 cents.
Yeah.
And what it
nickel.
sold off at was 79 cents. And so I'm like, there's no way. And I fucking was sitting there eyeballing the market, had it all ready to go. I saw it print the price. I put the order in. It did not go under that pricing. So
John Germain says that's the arbitrage, and you can't get the best price.
You know what we need? I think we need an announcement.
well, there's a
Is it time for
different.
an announcement? We have been on for an hour now.
Yeah, well,
No,
to me, there's a
no.
difference between arbitrage. Arbitrage means that I'm going to go from exchange A to exchange. I'm going to buy on exchange A and I'm going to sell on exchange B because the price difference, right?
Throw some FAs in that chat while we're waiting for Nim to finish.
Right, I'm on the market that's showing the price, and I can't buy it That's not arbitrage. That's the market printing a price that's false. At least that's my opinion on it.
Your UTXO is held back. The exchange takes your trade, then executes your trade afterwards at a worse price.
Right, which means that the exchange is purposely fucking you.
Yeah.
And the price that they're showing, nobody's going to be able to take advantage of. And you're just like, proving my point.
When you start getting vastly different like prices on different exchanges, that's how you know the shit's.
Oh, we got a sea of FAs.
Oh, yeah.
This shit is bad, don't buy.
Yeah.
Yo, to all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
So many FAs.
Oh, so sensual.
I think I lost audio. I can't hear nobody.
No, we're not talking to you.
Oh, okay. I got a thing on my screen. I'm like, uh-oh, what'd I do? And then I heard nothing. I started to panic.
So,
Yeah.
but we are
Round of
over
applause,
that.
everyone.
We are over that 1 hour mark,
Round of applause, everyone. We made it another week.
right? We made it another week. Hopefully, World War III doesn't start next week.
If it does, second Donald Trump said he's gonna shut that shit down.
Shut that shit.
Apparently, there was a secret talk with NATO, and there is talks of a ceasefire now.
You're making moves already.
I
man.
mean,
Everybody's season fire. The second
Biden's trying to kick off World War. Biden's trying to kick off World War III by authorizing Ukraine to use U.S. long-range missiles deep into Russia. They do it because Zelensky is a CIA puppet that's corrupt as the day is long, and so Putin was like, "All right."
I see that and already.
I got you. So Putin gets a hold of the United States and goes, "They're non-nuclear. Don't worry." Hangs up because and the moment that he launches something, the fucking world's gonna know, right? So it's not like he didn't just call somebody up and just went, "They're non-nuclear. You have nothing to worry about. I'm just gonna send a small little token of my appreciation directly to his doorsteps for blowing up something of mine."
Hey man, eye for an eye. That's war.
And we have our first intercontinental ballistic style missile being
First
utilized
ICBM.
in war for the very first
ICBM,
time.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Well, they were saying that it's not an IC. They were saying
around
that,
and find out.
they were saying that it wasn't a ICBM. It didn't. The one that Russia used had a shorter range, based upon the ICBM, but it's not.
Yeah, it was the cheaper version, probably.
Smaller, just a little smaller, same payload.
It was electric, guys. It was environmentally
Right.
It didn't have the range as a regular missile.
So these things had multiple warheads in there. Even the ICBMs, people think that, oh, those are automatically nuclear. It's like, no. It's if they decide to put those warheads into it, sure.
The payload in the front, yeah.
North Korea actually stopped threatening to use nukes for a while when Donald Trump told them just, hey, calm down. You don't have to.
North Korea has.
I don't know if they've kicked it back up or anything, but
North Korea does have nukes, but they're like,
they can't launch.
yeah. Well, they can launch. They're just not really long. They're none of it's long range. They don't. It doesn't have much capabilities to it. And if you guys are ever worried about a nuclear fallout, just make sure that you are nowhere near major cities.
Hold on. Speaking of a nuclear fallout, have you guys seen the commercials for Homestead?
Huh?
Okay, hang on. I gotta at least send you guys a link.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not gonna do a screen share, but I'm gonna go to my Facebook real quick. So being in marketing, you know, I go through, and anytime I see something that's like, oh wow, that's cool, that's brilliant marketing right there. I bookmark it. I save it. And I happened to see the marketing for a movie called Homestead. Oh wait. No, nobody uses Facebook here. Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah. We don't use FBI book.
Well,
it's Fed book.
Right?
Shoot. Like Fedstagram.
Well, if anybody does, all right. Here, you can check it out on my Facebook page. The marketing was brilliant because they're giving away a homestead. They're giving away a bunch of survival gear, and they're giving away 1 Bitcoin if you pre-order your tickets to see the movie. And it's just like, this is a way to get ticket sales like way early.
Yeah.
And then like once you go to the theaters, it have like huge box office records. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm liking this. So anyway, yeah. If anybody has Facebook, there's
that is 100% true. Crypto paper route. He's like, FBI book standards don't allow for free speech.
Facebook standards.
I don't. Yeah, it's FBI book. Yep. FBI book standards don't allow for it. I got kicked off of FBI book. I want to say like 08-ish, somewhere around 08. I got booted off of there. Because like I didn't agree to the new terms of services where FBI book was going to be recording all private conversations in messaging, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to agree to that. My private conversations are my fucking private conversations. And eventually they forced that to come through, and then they told that then whenever I went to go log in, and it was like, if you do not agree to terms of services, you will not have access to your account. And that was the last time I used it. I stuck to my principles. They don't have the right for all data set points. I mean, I understand that on FBI book you are the product because it's free service. But yeah.
Let me see if I can find it on YouTube.
Roger made a shit car, a Bitcoin, and a movie tickets. that still it works. Yeah. I'll take a full Bitcoin.
Hell yeah! I want a $200 full Bitcoin. What do you think about that?
And I if you can will that into existence,
we just need a time machine, man.
If you could will that into existence, I would, from my house, walk all the way to your place. I will Forrest Gump it over to your house.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. Come on.
He's like, I'll take the candy bar. Sadie's like, I'll accept the free Bitcoin.
Yeah. Address posted below.
Right.
There you go.
Where's the QR code around your neck?
Remember before we leave that we don't.
You still carry it around your neck, bitch. I got mine tattooed.
No, you don't want to tattoo it because skin changes. Yeah, as you get older, things will start
It
sagging.
stretches.
It starts sagging, and it's like it's no longer the right address. It now sends it to fucking like Peter's ship.
Yeah, that Pac-Man tattoo starts looking like a ghost.
Right.
It's not a QR code. It's the serial number. Uh-oh.
Mysterium coin.
Oh, God. That's old school. Wow. All right,
Mysterium
ladies
Network.
and gentlemen,
That's
it is
so
time to
great
get the fuck out of here.
Great
Brian,
investment.
what is happening tomorrow?
I'm not sure if Mikkel's going to be able to do anything. So you'll definitely
Hands on the
have
job.
right. I'm not sure exactly how his schedule is working out. So with that being said, I do know that you'll have our boy Serpent coming on first thing in the morning. Followed up by, I believe, Rabid Mining, followed up by Red Panda. And then I'll be coming up on after all of them. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it, like, because I think Panda's like 11 o'clock. I think I'll be doing it like afternoonish. Because I did not stream today on my channel, and I owe a free hash Friday. So I'm gonna do the giveaway Friday. It's for tomorrow. So if you guys are looking for free hash rate, dude, I'm gonna be firing up a 4-card 3080 rig just for you guys. So if you guys are looking for hash rate, bebop up over there, and let's get a little action going on. Yo.
All right, love you
And then
guys.
of course, then we
Peace
got
out.
in the afternoon, and then way into the evening time, you'll have me and Mikkel.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
What's that show called again?
I don't know, man. It might be
Mining in the Dark.
mining after dark, mining in the dark.
Okay.
Wild dark.
Mining with the RGB lights.
Mining while dark.
RGB nightlights.
Right? Got nightlight mining.
That would be perfect for our boy Kenzie. How he's doing.
I hope he's doing good. I hope he is doing just good over there, especially since all the hurricane stuff went flying through that area.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I know he's a Floridian, but there's a meme going on. They got a Spartan, fucking Floridians during a hurricane. Right? It shows got Monty Python and the quest for the Holy Grail, and it's like all 5 of them are all curled up, scared, because it's 60 degrees out. Oh, too funny.
Terrible.
So, you guys looking for some free hash rate? Come check out Crypto and Hot Rods tomorrow. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow night.
Smash the like on the way out.
Right? Smash the Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. And with that being said, peace out, stay savage, and we'll see you on the next one. Yo!
Peace out, guys. Bitcoin's going to the moon.
To the moon! Point you to the chart and tell you all the way up. All the way up.